Hey, y'all. Welcome to another episode of Unfeigned, the podcast. I'm Jay, and I'll be your host. And before we dive into this episode, I just want to make a few announcements. I want to just share a few things. Really, specifically, one thing. Um, I have mentioned some things about the tribe, and this is something that I've created, this community of healing, this movement of healing. And it's a place where you can get all these resources on healing, right? Healing from brokenness in your own life, healing from brokenness in your relationship, how to have the perfect relationship, how to have the perfect sex life, what true intimacy is like, how to repair things in your relationship. And there's all these resources that I'm calling courses that you can go through at your own pace. You can go through with a partner, with a trusted friend. You can go through and you'll get all this information, but you'll also be able to do the work. You'll also have exercises to do and practical tools to work through. And it's just it's an awesome place to facilitate healing in your own life, in your relationships. And as I post more to the tribe, some of it will be very specific, like the course that I just posted up there. It's called Let's Talk About Sex, which this series is kind of aligned to. And it talks about 8 principles. The course covers 8 principles that will change your sex life and your intimacy with your partner forever. Now, you only get that by becoming a member of the tribe. And right now, the founding member price, it's only gonna be for a little while, and once that's closed, whoever has become a member will be the founding members, right? And they will lock in that membership for as long as they're a member of the tribe. And right now, it's only $27 a month, which is nothing for all the value that you'll get inside the tribe, and things are being added constantly. And there's going to be some sneak preview type things, behind the scene type things. There's opportunities for live coaching, live forum style coaching. There's opportunities for coaching sessions included in the membership. And so you definitely want to go ahead. You want to check that out. Go to unfeigned.org, click the tab at the top that says join the tribe, and you'll get to see the little welcome video. You'll get some information about what it's all about. And when you become a member of the tribe, you get access to all of those resources that are in there, all the courses and tools in there. And again, the membership is super low. I get that. But the value that you're getting when you become a member of the tribe is crucial for your healing. And I'm super excited about what this tribe is going to be, right? This movement of healing, this community. And that's my vision. My vision is to create this community where we're celebrating each other's healing, and we're growing together, we're walking together, and we're helping each other. So check it out, unfeigned.org. Click the tab at the top that says join the tribe. If you have any questions, definitely reach out to me. You can email me, you can contact me through the website, but definitely go ahead and do that and become a member of the tribe now. So let's dive into this episode. This is episode 2 in our Let's Talk About It series that talks about sex, love, and intimacy in real life. Like I said, this series aligns with the course that I just posted in the tribe. That's the course title is Let's Talk About Sex. I'm calling this episode Why Men and Women Miss Each Other. Now, I want to preface this by saying, when I say why men and women miss each other, I don't mean like, your wife or your partner or your girlfriend, your boy, whatever. I don't mean that they like went on a trip and you're home and you miss them. I don't mean it like that way. I mean like missing each other, passing by each other without connecting, that kind of miss, right? Like swing and a miss kind of thing. So we need to talk about something that's quietly killing desire in a relationship. And it's not betrayal, it's not attraction fading, it's not even a lack of love. It's misunderstanding. Right? So you have 2 people, and this could be you and your partner. 2 people who care about each other, who want each other, who have the quote unquote right intentions, but they're missing each other. It's like two trains running on parallel tracks that never cross. The wild part about this is that most couples don't even realize it's happening until the damage has already piled up. So in this episode, I want to take you inside this problem about how men and women often come at intimacy from two totally different directions and why that creates frustration and resentment. And then how to stop living in the cycle of quote unquote, you never and quote unquote, you always before that kills connection. A while back, I was talking with a couple and they've been married for a long time. From the outside, they looked really solid. Like they did the family photos, the vacations, the date nights. They have the social media highlights. But when we got real, the truth started to come out. And the husband said, I just don't think she wants me anymore. And without even missing a beat, she said, I just don't think he sees me anymore. And there it was. In one sentence from each of them, the reason they kept missing each other was right there. Because here's how their week usually went. So he would try to initiate in bed, like a hand on her hip, maybe a kiss on the neck. She'd pull away and say, not tonight. So he'd feel rejected, like he wasn't even wanted. The next day, he'd be quieter, less affectionate, and she'd notice the distance, and she would feel emotionally disconnected. And that made her even less interested in being physical. Now, this might even sound familiar for your life. And see, for him, sex was his main way of feeling close. It wasn't just about pleasure. It was about connection, about knowing he was desired, about being chosen, about being and feeling wanted. For her, emotional closeness was the prerequisite for sex. She wanted to feel known and valued and emotionally safe before she would even consider being physical. So he was trying to get to emotional closeness through sex, while she was trying to get to sex through emotional closeness. Two completely different starting points. They both were frustrated because neither approach was wrong, per se, but neither of them knew how to meet in the middle. I've been there too. I've been in relationships where I yearned for connection and I thought that more sex meant I would feel closer. And I've also been on the other side where I knew my partner wanted me physically, but the emotional connection was gone. The hardest part about that is that in both of those situations, I thought I was the one giving more. I thought I was the one putting in the effort, and they thought the same thing about themselves. Here's the thing. Most couples don't miss each other because they don't care. Let me say that again real quick. Most couples don't miss each other because they don't care. They miss each other because they're working from different operating systems. For a lot of men, desire is physical first. They feel most emotionally connected after sex. Being desired is their love language in the rawest form. For a lot of women, desire is emotional first. They feel most ready for sex after emotional connection. And emotional safety is like the bridge to physical openness. And here's the kicker. When you don't understand your partner's operating system, when you don't understand your partner's language, their desire language, you start to interpret their different approach as rejection, as neglect, or even selfishness. And that's when resentment starts to creep in. That's when people stop trying. And then that's when the gap turns into a canyon. Picture this for a second. A wife is craving emotional intimacy, a deep conversation, a laugh, a moment where her partner truly listens. Her husband comes home and heads straight for physical affection. She pulls away thinking, we haven't even connected emotionally yet, and you want my body? Or maybe picture this. A husband is craving physical closeness, touch, passion, a sign he's still wanted. His wife, exhausted from the day, gives him a quick kiss and moves on. He thinks, she doesn't desire me anymore. They both walk away feeling unloved, and the truth is they're both wrong about what's actually happening. But here's where it gets uncomfortable. If neither person chooses to learn the other's desire language, let me say that again. If neither person chooses to learn their partner's desire language, then nothing changes. They'll just keep missing each other over and over until one or both give up. So here's the high level shift I want you to hear today, the kind of thing you can start thinking about right now. First thing I want you to think about, your way is not the only way. Hear me when I say that. Your way isn't the only way. Stop expecting your partner to want intimacy the same way you do. Second thing, learn their starting point. Learn their language. Is it emotional first? Is it physical first? Maybe it's a mix. Pay attention instead of assuming. And then the third thing, give before you get. Give before you get, not as a transaction, but as a way of saying, I see you. I want to meet you where you are. Now, I briefly mentioned the tribe before we started this episode, and I want to mention it again because inside the tribe, that's where we really dig deep into these issues. That's really where we start to unpack and get into the work. We map out each person's desire blueprint inside the tribe. So when I talk about learning your partner's language or learning how they communicate desire, right? Their desire language, inside the tribe, we map out each person's desire blueprint. We actually talk through exactly what turns men and women on and off, and we give couples the tools to close that gap. And we do it inside the tribe. We do it in such a way that neither person loses themselves. And the work that we do there inside the tribe, it's very raw, it's very specific, it's very personal, and it's not necessarily appropriate for a public podcast. And that's why I'm plugging the tribe right now, because I want breakthroughs in your relationships and in your personal lives. And if you want that, right? If you're ready for that, if you're ready to heal, you're ready for these breakthroughs in your personal life, in your relationships, in your sex life, in your intimacy, go become a member of the tribe. Unfeigned.org. Click the tab at the top that says join the tribe. It's a low membership price right now. Become a founding member and get access to all of these things that can help you discover how to do that. So this week, I want you to try something. I just want you to try one thing. Just do it at least once this week. Okay, I want you to pay attention to the way your partner approaches intimacy. Not just physically, but emotionally. So I want you to try to notice their patterns. I want you to notice when they're most open, but I also want you to notice what shuts them down. Right? And then instead of defaulting to your way, I want you to try meeting them in theirs. Just try it at least once this week and just see. And if you want to do it more, go for it. So as I close this episode out, I want you to hear something. I want you to hear this. So lock in for a second. Intimacy is a language. Let me repeat that. Intimacy is a language. If you only speak yours, you'll keep missing each other. Let me say that again. Intimacy is a language, and if you only speak yours, you'll keep missing each other. If you learn their language, if you learn your partner's language and they learn yours, you stop fighting for connection. You start to actually enjoy it again. And that's what we're doing inside the tribe. Okay, the vision for unpacking all of this is where these conversations turn into breakthroughs, where people are finally feeling wanted again, where couples are finding each other, even if it's after years of missing each other. So y'all, if you're ready to do that, if you're ready to discover that, if you're ready to heal in these areas, I want you to become a member of the tribe. Join me inside the tribe. Go to unfeigned.org, click the tab at the top that says join the tribe, and get access to all of those resources, those courses, those tools. Get access to the live forum that I'm creating. Be some of the first members that get to initiate this community of healing and begin this movement of healing. Y'all, it's going to be epic. It's going to be awesome. I'm so excited about it because I'm excited about what can happen when we all do this. So y'all, go ahead. Don't wait. The membership, the founding member membership price is only $27 a month. It's not, that's nothing. Comparatively, that's nothing. compared to the value that you're getting, compared to the breakthroughs and the healing that you'll experience. That price will not always be that. It is going to go up, and it's going to go up soon. And whoever has become a founding member, whoever has become a member of the tribe, before we close that window, y'all will be founding members, and you will lock in as a founding member for as long as you're a member of the tribe. So go ahead and do that now. Y'all, I want to say thank you. Thank you for listening to this podcast. Again, I mentioned this on the last one. Y'all have so many options. There are so many choices and so many options for podcasts. And the fact that you will take some time out of your day, or even listen to this while you're doing something in the midst of work or exercise or play or leisure, whatever. The fact that you will allow me to be a part of your life in that way, like that's overwhelming. That's amazing. And I can't thank you enough. I'm so grateful for that. Share this podcast with everyone you know. Share the tribe with everyone you know. Encourage them to go and become members of the tribe. I pray every day for y'all that you will stay along with me on this journey, and that I never, ever, ever lose the focus of this podcast, that I never lose the mission of this podcast, and that was, and has always been, and will always be, to help at least one person heal. And if I can use my story and my experiences to share my story, to teach, to encourage, to motivate, to inspire, to uplift just one person, even just one person, then everything that I went through is worth it. Y'all, thanks again for listening. And until next time, we'll see you then.